What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous drawing video, I'm gonna be drawing out an abstract knight with both of my hands. Or at least that is what it started out as. The way that I went about drawing this one out at first was I started drawing out the knight's helmet and he was gonna be holding a sword. But I did end up changing my mind and I wanted this one to be more abstract. So what I did was I drew a bunch of different butterflies coming out of the knight himself. I wanted this one to be completely cohesive, so instead of changing the colors on the butterflies, I ended up doing them in black and blue too. But you know, as I was doing this, I wanted this one to kind of be like familiar, but I didn't want it to seem like something I've done before. But as I said before, I wanted this one to still have a familiar feel to it. So what I ended up doing was, as I was scrolling through a bunch of different references, I drew out an owl that was sitting perched on the shoulder of the knight himself. As I was doing this too, I realized it's so funny because I was never intending to make tattoo looking art, but the more that I look at these and the more that these come together, I realize how close it looks to some tattoo stuff. With that said, I didn't want to just leave the background space empty. At first, I was afraid of drowning out my original drawings with my omnilinear designs. But midway through, I changed my mind again, and I wasn't really as worried about it because I wanted it to still feel cohesive. I wanted this one to still stay in its own lane. That's part of the reason why I actually didn't even switch up the colors for the omnilinear background. I'm just like, I want this one to feel whole. But with that said, I continued to fill up the entire page, just alternating back and forth between the blue and the black. It's like depending upon where your eyes go, your eyes can make sense of all the noise. But yeah, from that point on though, I just kept on adding layers and layers to the blue and the black. As I was going through drawing the lines around the owl, I was trying to find the perfect balance between making it to where it still feels together, but not so much to the point to where you can't really tell what's going on. There was a couple of patches of space where I felt like I wanted to go ahead and add a little bit more colors. That way it feels more whole, you know. But towards the end, I filled in the rest of the space and I just made everything come together. Here's for the red lens, and now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below, and if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see y'all in the next one.